Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. And if you are watching the replay, please make sure you say hey in the comments below. I just want to see who's all here. I'm trying to do a roll count. I'm trying to say hi back. You know, I've really been enjoying the people who comment good morning or good afternoon. That's pretty cool. I love saying good morning, good afternoon back to you guys if you're watching a replay. So say hi so I can say hi back to you. Today, as you can see from the thumbnail, we have a new topic. We have a new topic, and it's coming from the Love and Belonging Gratitude Journal right here. Always, forever, if you're interested in the gratitude journal, if you're wanting this gratitude journal, it is in the link down below. You can easily purchase it on Amazon. Now, I personally have already completed this gratitude journal like a couple of months ago. Like, you know, you see it, you see it, you see it. But I do have one right here. You can kind of see a blank inside of it. You can see how it's pink. I purposely made it this very light pink. As I was saying on a different live, it's a very vulnerable color. And the same way that this is a vulnerable color, you have to kind of be vulnerable when you're manifesting love and belonging. Hey y'all. Hey Marco. Hey Osman. Welcome back to the live. I'm glad you were able to catch a live. He said, how is my weekend going? My weekend is going really well. It's a really good weekend. I had a really good time this weekend, honestly. Hey Dustin. We'll wait and see who all comes in the live just a little bit. But how was y'all's weekend? How are y'all doing? Marco, let me go ahead and put something in there so people know. So we're talking about our love and belonging. That's the topic. And today's question, hi Goggin. So we're going to do this. And today's question says, who has stayed by your side even when things weren't easy? How does their presence make you feel? Pause and give thanks for that quiet, loyal love. Who has stayed by even through hard times? Hey y'all. Done. Starts. Okay, and let me make sure I clarify this. We're talking about physical people today, okay? I love it when y'all say God, because yeah, facts, God. But we're talking about physical people today, please, okay? Physical people today. Physical people. People who were alive on this earth, walking on this earth. That is who we're talking about today. Let me make sure I pin a comment that says it so y'all know. Hey y'all. Okay, Marco said mom. Hey Mila. Hey Hoopla. Mamacita. A dog mom? A real mom? I'm playing. Hey Julian. Hey Cameron. DB said, let's get physical, physical. That's what DB said. Anwar said parents. Goggin said no one. Oh my goodness. Shout out to India. Okay, okay, okay. Hello, Summer. The skin secret is drink water and eat healthy. Hey, Gary. Hey, Muse Quada. Hi, Mamo. Hi, Babu. Hi, Ruyo. I'm not going to be making anybody a moderator. I don't need a moderator for now. If I do feel like I do need one, I will let you guys know. Good morning, good morning. It's not dinner time over here. If you are on the live, please make sure you like the live. Please make sure you like the live. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to make sure to put a comment. Make sure it's actual people. Please do not just say God, because God is spiritual. We're talking about physical beings today. God is a basic answer. God is a basic answer. Okay. People. So now I'm going to go ahead. Clouds 2 a.m. said mom and dad. Hey, y'all. Okay, yeah, make sure y'all liking the live, okay, so we can get more people like you on the live, okay? Okay. Hey, Hunting. Do. Okay, y'all. Hey, y'all. It's a lot of people in here. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? Hey, Esteban. Hello, everybody. Good. Dustin said, I mean, not Dustin. Dustin said, good, and you? I'm doing well. Hey, Maximilian. Diana said mom. So most people are saying their parents. Okay. I love that. Okay. Hunter said enjoying the weather. Okay. Somebody's talking about their dog died. Was that the person who stood by your side during the hard times? Hello, Stevens. Dustin said, nice to hear. I love it. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to answer this question. Okay, Marie said, my beautiful mother. I love that. Hey, Stanford. Ladybug said, nobody. Nobody. Of the Light said, my husband and family. Steph _ said, we not saying God today. God is a very basic answer. I'm sorry, we want physical people. And let me tell you exactly why I keep saying physical people. God is a basic answer. Everybody can use God. Everybody in this whole entire world can say God. Okay? Everybody. Okay? The reason why I want you guys to use physical people, because when we are manifesting love and belonging, we are, with this, I feel like we are manifesting more of a community around us. Physical community around us. People who we can show up and be ourselves completely without feeling like misunderstood or taken advantage of, or like just like a sore thumb standing out, you know? So this is why I'm telling you guys, don't just say God. It's so basic. Damian Stevens said family. Thank you, Skipper. Big Block said, God forgive you, misleading people to hell. If you feel like you're going to hell, please do not watch this channel. Please. Okay, Steph, you said mom. I love that. I love that. Springer, Blinger. I think you've been here before. Welcome back. Hi, beautiful woman. I thought you said my beautiful woman, but you said hi, beautiful woman. Okay. Nasir said my mom. I love you too, Lulu. Turbo Munch said manifesting is a demonic term. If you feel like manifesting is a demonic term, please do not watch the live. This live is not for you. Def said my friends. Nasir said myself. Chief said peace to the original woman, to the black woman, peace Mother Earth. Okay. Alexis said herself or himself. Anna said friend. JC said my dad. Okay. Hi, Ajay. Hi, Ajay. Oh, Steph, don't. It's okay. No worries. Y'all, I hope I don't come off as like rude when I respond to y'all. I want to be clear. JC said my parents. Okay. Rodriguez and Emma said my mom. Lele said mom. So everybody's saying their mom and parents. I love that. Shannon said, hey, girl, I was waiting all day for you. What, girl? You was waiting for me. Girl, hey, girl. Okay. I love you too, Ajay. Okay. Okay. Hi, at AFK. Hello, Muan. Hi, Crazy Gorilla. Okay, Ambassador, you said I slay with the makeup. Thank you. Okay, feel like it in the end, said my husband of 20 years. Okay. Alexander said my knife. That's not a physical person. It's not a physical. Well, it's a physical being, I guess. It's a physical being. Unknown said my girlfriend. Okay, I think that's my first time seeing my girlfriend. Hey, Lita Goddess. Hey, girl. It's good to see my original people in here. I be missing y'all. I be thinking in the future, like, as I grow, I'm going to miss the original people who I used to just see all the time consistently. Random Journey said, what's good, random people from the internet? Big M said, my friends. Thank you, AJ. Okay, Lita Gotta said glowing as usual. Thank you, baby. Raya said my child. Okay. Debbie said don't listen to the people that be rude to you. You don't let it get to your head, girl. I want to cultivate a community where we all have a kind of a similar mindset. We want to learn together and grow together and not demonize other people for having their own beliefs. But I want this. Hey, AKA Carlos, welcome back to the live, babe. I want this community to be focused on getting somewhere. This focus now is love and belonging. Okay, and I'm gonna keep letting y'all know, love and belonging. We're not talking about improving and working on our relationship with God. We can do that one day, and I'll add that to the list. If y'all want to talk about God, I would love to do that. But today we are talking about physical beings, the people who you have literal relationships with in your everyday life. Aaron said my fiance, even though she's being an ass right now. I love that. Sir Khan, the question is up here if you can see it. You can also find it in the title. Lee the Goddess said my mom for sure. Thank you, Raya. Okay, everybody's saying mom. Everybody is saying mom. I love that. Everybody's saying mom, dad. Rock Solana said my bestie. So I'm gonna go ahead and read it again. So this is where we're coming from. Mind y'all, why did my page just rip out? Like, I'm like, what the heck? I just ripped the page out on accident. This is where, oh, let me pull it down. This is where we're coming from today. The bottom, it says, your spirit knows when love is real. Trust that. Trust that. Trust that. Hectic said, no one has stayed by my side. Oh my goodness. Sunset said, no one. Oh my God. I'm sorry for your loss. Follow God with me. I'm sorry. Okay. So again, it says, who has stayed by your side even when things weren't easy? How does their presence make you feel safe? Pause and give thanks for that quiet, loyal love. Y'all know who I'm going to say? And I ain't seen nobody say this in the comments. My grandma. My grandmother has stayed by my side even when things weren't easy, even when we disagreed. Even when we disagreed on things. When I was going through my own spiritual journey. And mind y'all, my grandfather is a preacher. My grandmother is the first lady. Very much Christian. And even when I was going through my own spiritual journey and trying to understand it for myself, my grandmother never left me. My grandmother never demonized me. My grandmother never told me that I was a terrible person and I'm wrong. Never in her life did she tell me that. She said, you know what, I'm going to continue to love you. And I'm going to pray that you find where you need to be. You know, that everything works out for you at the end of the day. Never left. Even when things weren't easy. And she do that with all of her family members. Every single one of them. Every single one. So that is one person who stayed by my side. Even when we disagree, we can always find a way to love each other regardless. And I think that's how her presence makes me feel safe. Because when it comes to the Christian community, most of the time, it could be worse than Jehovah's Witnesses. You know, Jehovah's Witnesses, they'll go door to door. But I feel like most of the time when I'm on live, you see most of the time it's Christian people telling me like, you going to hell, or this is demonic, or this and that, you know. So it can be kind of scary to put yourself out there when you know that you're in an environment where people do not believe in what you believe in at the end of the day. And so to have somebody like that in my life who really loves me and cares for me no matter what I believe in, no matter what I do in my life, it makes me feel really safe to show up as myself more and more every day. And to also just be respectful. I think that's a really important thing in relationships, is to be respectful of other people's beliefs and who they are and how they show up. Because they have a reason for doing it. People don't just do stuff for no reason. Okay? Thank you, Goku. Hey, Simone. Hey. Mike said my dog. Okay. My cat for sure. Sir Khan said A to Z, parents, mom, and dad, no brother, sister. Raya said, even when we argue, we agree to remind each other that we still love each other, even when we are mad. Even mid-argument, we stop and say, I love you. Ooh, I love that. I love that. Because I think that's what helps people feel safe. So many people are so afraid to show up as themselves because they feel like, okay, well, as soon as I be myself, this person will leave. A lot of people have abandonment issues. A lot of people have abandonment issues. Big Brad Brain said, what's the point of arguing if you're going to be nice? What is your relationship with arguments, Big Bad Brains? What is your relationship with arguing? Because arguing most of the time just comes because you disagree with something. And just because you disagree with somebody does not mean that you gotta be mean. You just disagree. Hi, Kiki. Hi, Fiwo. No Name said arguing is a waste of time. Thank you, Kevin. Raya said, it's healthy to be able to express anger or sadness or happiness. It's good to express those feelings and let them out. Exactly. Exactly. Shout out to Northeast India. Shout out to India in general. Hey, Caleb. Welcome back, Cornbread. Welcome back. Randy said my dog. Okay. Hey, Bevan. Bevan be lying. The hell? Why your name Bevan be lying? Connecticut. Hey, Connecticut. VZ said, when my close friend died, what helped me through it was not being in denial and accepting it. It made it so much easier to heal. Well, I'm sorry for your loss, baby. Chase said, my family. Dust saying, thank you so much. I appreciate you. My day is going well, y'all. It's almost 10:30 p.m. in India. Oh, wow. BB said, mom again. Hey, y'all. JCL said, my friend Colin, I actually broke down crying the other day because I found out he has a serious heart condition and he might have to have open heart surgery. Bless his heart. Yeah, bless his heart. Sending love to you. Hey, Michael. Y'all remember, I want y'all to go beyond God, okay? God is a spiritual being. We want to talk about physical beings today. We're talking about physical beings so we can manifest more positive physical beings in our life who support our well-being, okay? Raya said, just remember that you focus on what you are angry about and not just start calling each other names or trying to tear each other down with criticism. It's okay to walk away when you need to. Ooh, Raya, I love it. You got good relationship skills. Vizzy said, my mom had open heart surgery. Most open heart surgeries go well. Your friend got this. Oh, I love that, Vizzy. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Clarence said, Cornbread said, God bless his heart. Yes. So this is a moment for y'all. Make sure, again, if you are commenting, make sure you're commenting an actual person, because we want to express gratitude for these actual people. Not even only my grandmother, my best friend. I'm going to tell y'all something that happened last night. Y'all want to know my business? If y'all want to know what happened to me last night, we got to get to 55 likes. We got to get to 55 likes if y'all want to know what happened to me last night. But my friend, my best friend, I love her to death. She is one person who I can say, like, we haven't had like just too many crazy issues or nothing, but there has been times where we was not on the same page and we was not understanding each other, and we talked about it and we moved through it together, and it made us stronger today because it, you know, we had to understand where each other was coming from. LD said, expectation is the root cause of suffering. Do your job. God will bless you. Hi, MD. Hi, Michaela. Wood Noodle said, no one has ever stayed by your side. Hey, y'all. No one has ever stayed by your side. So I want to know, if you are saying no one has ever stayed by your side ever, I want to know, have you stayed by somebody's side during the hard times? Has there been anybody who you stayed by your side during the hard times? I know for sure I have cousins who during the hard times, I always told them, you my cousin and I love you. We're going to be cousins for the rest of our lives. We're going to be cousins for the rest of our lives. So you can feel the way you feel now, but we're going to be cool later in the future. I do have certain relationships like that. But yeah, if you are commenting no one, I want to know, have you stayed by anybody's side during the hard times? We are showing gratitude to those who stay down for the long term, for the long run. And again, the quote at the bottom says, your spirit knows when love is real. Trust that. Your spirit knows. Hey, Hood Dragon Ball Super, okay? Bye. Have a good day. Thank you, y'all. I appreciate you guys. Oh, we made it to 56 likes, y'all. So I'm going to tell y'all. So me and my best friend went out last night. And we had went to one place, right? We had went to one place. And I'm telling y'all this because manifestation is real. Manifestation is so real. And I'm going to start manifesting with my best friend more often. I told her I'm going to call you every single day and look you dead in your eyes, and we're going to be manifesting together every single day. No, I'm not going to do that. But I do want to start manifesting more with my best friend, because the way last night when I said, oh yes, So we had went out to this lounge, and it was a nice place, but it was just a very mid experience. Like, we was just like, you know, we get the hookah, we get the drinks. It was just very mid. And I had fun, and we had a good time, but the drinks and the place that we went to, the hookah, was just very mid. So then we were like, okay, no, we can't do this. Me and my best friend, we have a certain expectation when we go out. And this is why we go to certain places, because we have an expectation. Like, we're used to certain, and it's not even just an expectation. We are used to certain things happening when we go out. So when we went to this place, we were not getting what we were expecting to get. So we was like, okay, we're going to go to a different place. So I said, okay. We looked each other in each other's eyes. And this is how I know this is my best friend, because if you can stare into somebody's eyes and speak to them without shifting your eyes, you have a really strong connection. Know that. If you are in a relationship with anybody, friendships, loved ones, talk to them, stare deeply into their eyes. It really builds connections. So we looked deeply into each other's eyes, and we said, the next place that we're going, in general, we said, we always get a section. That's what we said. We always get a section. And we always get hookahs. People always giving us hookahs. Right? So that's what we said to each other, deeply in each other's eyes. We just talking. We just having a good time. We at the mid place. So, we ended up leaving, and we went to a new place down the street. And we went there. We started walking up to the place. The guy was like, you have to have a section to come in here. Like, where I live, certain places, you have to have sections to even go inside. And we didn't have a section. So we was talking to the security guard. We was like asking him questions like, you know, like, what is another place that we can go to? So he's trying to help us out, trying to tell us the different place we can go to. After that, we started leaving, because of course, we're not about to go by a section. And it was BYOB. It was BYOB. If y'all don't know what that is, look it up. And as we was leaving, these people stopped us. They was like, where you going? And we was like, we about to go to a different place. And he was like, you wanna come hang out with us? Y'all wanna come hang out with us? We was like, yeah. So we went back inside. We got to go inside the club that we went to. And guess what we had? A section. Guess what we had? A hookah. Guess what we had? A good time. Oh my God. Welcome back, Damien. Thank you. Hey, Rampagopal. Jay Besham said, you, just like other people into manifestation, have a problem with entitlement. You feel entitled to do something, but don't want to put any work into it other than manifest it. But guess what? It manifested. Don't let no one tell you different. Thank you, baby. It manifested very quickly, literally like 10 minutes later. Hi, Meiana. So when I tell y'all, get into the manifestation bags, that is literally, people have so many people. The fact that, you know, somebody just said entitlement. Sometimes entitlement saves you from distress. Okay. If you do not have standards in your life, standards is a sense of entitlement. If y'all don't realize that, standards is a sense of entitlement. If you have standards for your life, not Jay just going in. Y'all be making me laugh. I'm not gonna lie. Standards is a sense of entitlement, okay? As long as it's not like you going off on other people because you're not getting it. Like, come on. Oh, okay. How was the fit? How was the outfit? Damien, how was it? Jay is so funny. I'm gonna keep you on the live, Jay. You entertaining me. Yeah, it was a great time, but that's another way of love and belonging, because even though me and my friend, we're not the same person, we do have very similar things in common, and but we accept each other for who we are. We accept each other for who we are, and we play on our strengths. We play on what we both enjoy together. Like, that is how we keep our relationship going, because if we just focused on the things that we didn't have in common, we would never have so much house. We would have never had so many good times together. And I think that's how you manifest more love and belonging. Hey, CeeLo, welcome back to the live, friend. Hey, Wasim. That's how you manifest more love and belonging, is when you are in a relationship with somebody, friendship, romantic. Yeah, you're going to have differences, but as long as those differences are not physically harming you or other people, physically harming you or other people, then you focus on what y'all have in common, the positive things. Oh, you love to eat? Okay, let's go out and let's enjoy food together. Oh, you love to travel? Let's talk about traveling. Let's talk about where you've been. Stop focusing on the things that y'all don't have in common when it's not harming y'all. I think that's how you manifest more love and belonging. You said with the tuxedo, you thought it was going to be a second wedding. No, it wasn't a second wedding. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hey, Clarence. I'm glad you had a good time, though, Damien. I'm glad. Good morning, Thermal. So, what y'all want to talk about now? Because we've answered our gratitude prompt. That is how easy gratitude journaling can be every single day. It's very easy. And at the end of the day, for me to pause and give thanks for that quiet, loyal love, I just want to hug my people. That's really what I want to do. I just want to hug my people. That's all I want to do. My loved ones, I just want to hug them. That's it. So how do y'all show appreciation for your day ones? I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna do a different one. Why is it not going in the trash can? This is weird. YouTube, you're being weird. Okay. I guess not. I thought I was gonna be able to. Oh, hold up. This is like a damn puzzle. There we go. Okay. So I got a new question for y'all. I got a new one for y'all. How do you show appreciation to your day ones? Dustin said my mom, and Lynn, my brother from another mother. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. I appreciate everybody who's in the live. If you're in the live, please make sure you like the live so we can get more people like you. Sweets, darling. More people like you. I think we'll be at 2,000 subscribers, and I still need to do a giveaway. Like, I'm really excited to do a giveaway. I just was not prepared, and I have so many things happening around me, so many things to do. And so it's kind of hard for me to get this giveaway set up as soon as possible. So I do think by the time we do have this giveaway, we'll have so many milestones to celebrate. It won't just be 1,000 subscriber celebration. It will be a 2,000 subscriber celebration. And I'm going to be super grateful at the end of the day. I'm going to be super grateful at the end of the way, at the end of the day. Also, another way we talk about day ones, I was just talking about this earlier when I seen one of my day ones in the live. Y'all know I do tarot on Thursdays, on Thursday evenings, and I've been doing this for a year. Consistently for a year, I've been doing tarot once a week, one or more times a week. And there has been many people who have consistently showed up on my live, and those are my day ones. And the way that I show appreciation to them is by continuing to show up. Not only that, giveaways. I want to do as many giveaways as possible. Another way that I showed appreciation is I worked with multiple of my day ones one-on-one. I've given them free mindset coaching sessions. I've given them free tarot readings. I've done a lot of things on the side that, you know, I don't talk about on live, but I do it because I really do appreciate everybody who consistently shows up on my live. So even now, like, I do see consistent people, and I'm going to have day ones of my mindset sessions that we come on here and we talk about these things. And I'm going to remember y'all. Telodi said, what is Saturnalia? You know what's actually so funny is I wrote an essay about that in college. I wrote a whole essay about that in college. Thank you, JD. Thank you, Amara. Giving them 100K. If I had a 100K, I would definitely give it to them. I would definitely split that up and give it out to my people, to my day ones. Giving you your flowers if it's not done. Thank you, Tommy. Can you do a little brief on Saturnalia? It was a holiday celebrating Saturn, the Saturn god in ancient Rome. I did this essay like literally like 5 years ago. I can't remember everything. But I remember they ate and had a good time. And yep, Saturnalia is Saturn worship through symbols. It is an original holiday that many of our today holidays are based on that y'all do not know. Where did I get this necklace from? A metaphysical shop. It was a gift. It was a gift from somebody. You said now you regret not staying for that pool party because you could have increased your love and belonging. I'm from America, y'all. I'm from America. So, yeah, if I could give my day ones 100K, please. Because guess what I'm about to be like Drewski. I'm about to get some sponsorships, and the sponsors is going to pay for this 100K. The sponsors will be paying for the 100K. We're going to get the sponsorship from somebody. Why you keep saying Mariah? Who's Mariah? I'm not seeing anybody named Mariah. Oh, I got you, friend. I blocked them. Shout out all the way from South Texas. Okay. What they be saying? Dipping on fofos. Ain't that what they be saying? Okay, Amara. Welcome to the community, my love. Hey, Krishnan. You're welcome, Dust Sand. I got you, friend. Questions. Have you read Neville Goddard? Yeah, Thermal. I have a couple of the I have the book with all of his books in it. Like I have the one book with all his books in it. Shout out to everybody in Texas. I cannot pronounce your name, friend. Toylodi said correct. Thank you. That shows you're awake. Yeah, I don't just be talking from nonsense. My beliefs do be reasonable. Power of Awareness. Yeah, I have his books. And I used to listen to, a lot of times who I listened to most was like Alan Watts, Bruce Lipton, Louise Hay. One of my favorite books, and if anybody wants a book to help them manifest, is It Works by R.H.J. It's only 15 minutes. It's an audiobook that you can go listen to. Damien said, they was begging you to stay, but you got stuff to heal. Sometimes you heal through going out and having a good time. Sometimes that's how you heal. Real OC said, would you rather stay in a 5-star hotel in Florida or stay in a hotel in Hawaii with your day ones? Hawaii, I don't know about Florida. Florida kind of give me like ghetto vibes sometimes. It's a lot going on. Just because you hear about the quote unquote quote Florida man, how crazy stuff be happening, the alligators. No, okay. I'll go to Hawaii. Hello, Julian. Garam said, I didn't appreciate my day one. It was boring. Okay, let me tell y'all what day ones mean. I know some of y'all probably are not in tune with some of what some of these words mean. Day one means somebody who was with you from a beginning of you being something or somewhere. So maybe you just moved to a new city and you met somebody and you're new to the city. They've been knowing you since the beginning of that experience. Or day ones could be somebody who you've known just over a long period of time. Day ones, you went to college. Your college friends could be your day ones. Your high school friends could be your day ones. Your elementary school friends could be your day ones. Okay. Your family can be your day ones. Anybody who had just been there for a long period of time since the beginning of somewhere in your life. Say the title again, please. The title of what, babe? Thermal chill. What title? JD says Sacramento, California. Shout out to California. Tommy Walker said Dick Gregory on it too. Yeah, I don't really listen to much of him, but I have heard of him. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Benson. Hey, Chic. Okay, Grace says she live in Florida. The emoji is funny, Grace. Hey, Mother God. Welcome back, baby. Okay, Damien. Okay. Real OC said, Grace, have you ever spoke to an alligator? Y'all are crazy. Thank you, Mother God. I appreciate you. She said, no, luckily, LOL. Y'all are funny. You are so funny. Okay. The book you mentioned? Oh, It Works by RHJ. It's on YouTube. Y'all, anybody can look it up. It's just It Works. RHJ is like 15 minutes. Mother God said, we're talking about people then. Yeah, we're talking about our day ones who have been with us. We already discussed, everybody was putting in the comments their answer to our gratitude prompt earlier, but I changed the prompt. But the gratitude prompt was, who has stayed by your side even when things were not easy? So that's who we were talking about. And day ones are those people who stay by your side. So next time I'll use a different word because I forgot that we have different people on the live and not everybody understands what that could mean. I love you too, Mario. Hey, Kumar from India. Hey, Cora. Damien said, my day one betrayed me 1 month ago and we've been best friends for 30 years. Now we don't speak to each other, but that's cool. I'm not bothered by it. I would definitely be bothered by it. It would keep me up at night. Damien, what happened? How did they switch up on you? Hey, y'all. Hey, Anthony. Hey, Mulageta. Hey, Lily. Mother God. Oh, you got to look at the pinned comment. We talk about physical people today. We said we're not saying God because everybody can say God. Every single body on this live can say God. So we got to use a physical person. Hey, y'all. Garam said, what is a day one? I'll tell y'all one more time. Day one is a person who's been with you since the beginning of an experience or a place, just the beginning of something. It's a person who's been with you for a long time. Let me see if I can get a better definition for y'all. You know what, James? The fact that you're talking about Adam apples, an Adam's apple is actually really funny, because I was just thinking to myself, you don't really see a lot of Adam's apples a lot. And I was having this conversation because y'all know I study communication disorders. And so I was having a conversation with my professor one time about this, because I was asking her, are there a lot of studies or research done in regards to the reduction of Adam's apples in the male society today? I just remember being younger and seeing a lot of men who had prominent Adam's apples. But as I've gotten older, I just don't see that as much. And maybe it's because I'm in America. And what I correlated that to was because the food that Americans consume increases estrogen in the male society. In the American male society, the estrogen is being increased and the testosterone is being decreased over time. Maybe just like you, James Grant, probably just like you. I'm most definitely, you probably eat a lot of food, and you probably, your estrogen levels are probably pretty high, and that's probably why you so petty on this live and you talking shit, because you have so much estrogen in your system. And so what's happening, because so many of these men are consuming these foods that's increasing their estrogen, their Adam's apples are decreasing. So I'm wondering, in the next 10 to 20 years, will men have Adam's apples? In America, at least. It's a true thing that I'm worried about. I'm seriously worried about the male society. Y'all need to change y'all's diet. They are poisoning y'all. And that's why y'all are becoming petty bitches. That's why most of y'all are. Eat healthy. Morgan said I ain't got any day ones. Mother God said, me, I'm physical. You don't have nobody. Y'all don't have nobody who y'all feel like could just gave you a safe place to be yourself. No matter how you acted, you could just be yourself and still be accepted and still be supported. Thermal said, my ex-wife. Thank you, Cereal. Mother God said, my mom and dad. Okay, that's what a lot of people have been saying, is mom and dad. I like you too, Emily. I am Carlos said, love, respect for self allows you to see others and have no judgment. Yes. Real OC said, have you been in a fight? When I was a child. When I was a child, I used to fight. Not as an adult. The Chinese words that I cannot read said, how can I be beautiful like you? Take care of yourself. Eat healthy. And focus on yourself. Focus on your goals. Focus on what you want and get support where you need help. Don't do it all by yourself. That's how you get beautiful. Don't do it all by yourself. Delegate tasks. Get support. Morgan said, they poisoned our food. Carlos said, that's tough. I didn't know that. Yeah. Mother God said, I feel the same way. Here in Spain, men don't have Adam's apples as before. I thought the same a while ago. Yep. Yep. Morgan said, it's also the water supply. This person who has, I don't know what type of name. I don't know how y'all be getting these type of names. What is that? Symbols for names. It looked like flowers. Said, this is our greatest philosopher. Y'all know I'll be trying. T said, you are gorgeous. Thank you, baby. Tay Oloti said, my ancestors that bleed for this land are my day ones. The fire inside of me that they lit will shine in this hard times. Okay, I'll take it, because they are spiritual, but they was physical at one point. So, you know, I'll take it. Mother of God said, but why is an Adam's apple important? That's a good question. Mind y'all, day ones mean since the beginning of a journey, a struggle, a business, a friendship, glow up. Day ones is anybody who's been with you from the beginning. Why are Adam's apples? I'm glad that he brought this topic up because it's necessary. Why are Adam's apples important? So the Adam's apple is the lump in the throat formed by the thyroid cartilage surrounding the larynx, which is your voice box. That's why a lot of times men have deeper voices compared to women, because of that area of their body. So what it does is it protects the larynx. It protects the thing that creates your voice. It supports your voice creation. And it relates to voice change. So as the larynx get bigger, the Adam's apple becomes more noticeable, right? It also is a gender marking, right? Biologically speaking. So more pronounced in men than everyone else. and is less visible in women. Adam's apple is a side effect of puberty and vocal development, especially in males. It's more symbolic than it is medically crucial, kind of like facial hair or height. So it's not necessary, but it says a lot. What does it symbolize? What does it symbolize? Y'all, I'm asking ChatGPT just so y'all know. I'm not about to go into a whole research over this, looking at stuff while we on live. So biologically, it symbolizes masculinity and puberty. Interesting. Interesting. Interesting how it symbolizes masculinity, and we're seeing a decrease in both of those things. It's given a correlational study. Correlational study to compare the average size of males' Adam's apple in correlation to the amount of podcast supplies purchased within a year. What y'all think that would look like? What's that correlational study looking like? Christopher said even the healthy food is genetically modified. Save yourself, friend. Thermal said, does ex-wife count? Yep, she do. Real OC said, block cuz. Who you want me to block? Who did what? I can't see everything, y'all. Morgan said they can't filter out the hormones, and so men in the cities who drink tap and cheap bottled water have higher amounts of estrogen. Interesting. Carlos said Adam's apple is realistic. Our bloodline Adam's apple tree, yet they tried erasing us from history. Mother God said, but my mother and dad supported me in a harsh way. Thanks to them, I found love, but with a lot of suffering. But they still continue to give you support even today. Support and love. Queen said, what do you mean by day ones? So day ones mean people who have been with you since the beginning of something, the beginning of an experience, the beginning of maybe moving to a new city, going to a school, something like that. Family can be a day one. They was with you since you was born. Somebody who's been supporting you, loving you, and allowing you to be yourself. Hey, Jeffrey W. Hey, William. Who was physical? What, Damien? You blocking people? Shout out to Algeria. God the Ghost said, they're literally like family to me, and since I was in the womb. I wonder who you're talking about. Hey, Donald. Mother God said, my day one is all humans since day one of the history. Interesting. Shout out to Russia. Hey, y'all. Hey, Victoria. You don't speak English. Michael Jackson had a high voice. Hee hee. Meiana said maybe we've evolved so men don't need it anymore. That I really would love to see what that means. Like, what does it mean? That's interesting. This is a great topic to have after our gratitude journal prompts. I really do enjoy the whole process of doing a gratitude prompt in the beginning and then getting into whatever conversation that y'all want to have towards the end. I actually enjoy seeing where y'all's mindset is with some of the things that is not even on the topic, you know? Yeah, King said everyone has an Adam's apple. Yeah, it's just not as prominent in women as men. Queen said my best friend, my day one, period. Yeah, period. They supported you in their own way. Okay, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Damien said, I'm sorry to say I had a horrible day one. Oh, you know, Damien, that's what you were responding to me about was your friend. But it's so split up. Let me make sure. Okay, let me reread what you were saying, Damien. It's going through depression. She started twisting your words and talking to you bad. Wait, you a man? Your best friend was a woman? Was she a lesbian woman? Hi, Funzi. Right said, I find a lot of testosterone annoying. I don't mind a man with less. Testosterone seems to cause unnecessary aggression. Interesting. Queen said, I would not count anyone who is horrible as a day one. Yeah, for real. You show appreciate. Okay, Black Mamba said, I show appreciation by Bukak. My day ones, they live for it. Okay. Hi, Boca. Rice said Michael Jackson didn't have a high voice. He used a high voice to save his singing voice. Mother God said, yes, I love looking for the truth about everything. Thank you, Mama. Shout out to Colorado. Shout out to all my Americans in the chat. Oh, we got 92 likes. Can we get to 100 likes? Can we get to 100 likes? Mother God says, sometimes the best support is that who abandons you, because then you don't depend on their love and you have to find your own. Yep. That is true. But sometimes you gotta learn how to even find that type of love. Y'all be so funny to me. Zemo, you said, so when is your studies ending? We are about to get married after your studies. So complete your studies. I want to have kids. So complete your studies fast as soon as 2025 is. Y'all are so funny. Thank you, Michael. Hola. Shout out to Peru. Hola, Peru. Hi, KK the baddie. Yeah, Adams, I would have to look at the purpose too, Mother God, because I don't even know the purpose 100% of it, especially if it's just more like, you know, I don't know. Jean said, ¿Algún habla español? Yo hablo español un poquito. I love you too, KK. Shout out to Taiwan. What's up? Hey. Hey, Stanley. Okay. I love you too, Zemo. Okay, we're gonna get off of here in just a minute, y'all. Thermally said, you're gonna listen to the book It Works while eating breakfast? Yes. Let me tell y'all, thank you, Marina. That means like brown, right? I don't know. Like you just said thank you, beautiful brown lady. Those are cultural things, I guess. Sometimes I'll be having to think, is it cultural? Is that just something I just don't understand? But I understand. So let me tell y'all, when I listen to the book It Works, I manifested a lot in my life. I really did. And I think it's also because I came in with a sense of ignorance. I was just learning about manifestation. So I didn't have any expectations. And when I did exactly what they asked me to do, and mind you, I don't just do one type of manifestation. I'm a visualize, I'm an affirm, I'm a script. I do a lot of different types of things to manifest things into my life, right? I do neurological, like EFT tapping, like I'll do breath work, something to really release and de-stress my neurological system. Okay, so I do a lot of different things. Thermal, you said who wrote it? I think the person is RHJ. And so a couple of things, and I always talk about this, a couple of things that I manifested. I manifested a job in like a week. literally the job that I wrote down, I was writing down, I want to work somewhere with greenery. I want to get paid more. I didn't say, this is not how I said it, but this is what I was thinking. I want to get paid more than what I'm expecting. I listen to affirmations too. And I also wrote on a different page, I want to learn how to garden. I want to learn how to garden. I also wrote on a different page, I want to travel for work. I wrote my car that I had. I wrote, I want a brown sparkly car with a sunroof and this, and this. When I tell you, everything that I wrote on that manifested within 8 months. The job was like the first thing to come. And when I got the job, everything, one of the things that I wrote also was, I want to be like happy to go to work. Like, what did I say? I want to enjoy going to work. And I remember in my interview, oh, Thermal said I came across your channel at 11:11. Hey, that's probably why you got me talking about this story. But I remember when I went into the interview, one of the ladies, I was interviewed by like 3 or 4 people. One of the ladies who was interviewing me, she had said, I enjoy coming to work every day. Literally verbatim what I wrote down on my manifestation list. She said it verbatim. On top of that, I didn't realize a lot of this until after I was working there, but they had just painted the walls of that place green, literally. And I wrote, I want to work around greenery. They had just painted the walls green, like within the year. On top of that, I said I wanted to get paid more than what I was expecting. My expectation was like $15 an hour. They had just increased, like that same month that they hired me, they had just increased the pay to like $18, $19. This was years ago. So on top of that, within a couple of months later, I found my exact color car that I wanted. It was literally the exact color. I wanted a dark brown sparkly car. And when you put the sun, when the sun was shining on my car, it was so cute and sparkly, and it was brown. I also said I wanted to travel for work. Now in my current job, I travel to multiple locations. Now, when I wrote that, I was thinking more like travel state to state or something, which I can do that eventually. But as of now, I travel from place to place, different places. What else did I write? Yeah, a lot of things manifest for me. That's why I used to be trying to like just stay focused, because things manifest so much. Things are manifesting every day. And sometimes you don't really realize that you're smack dead in the middle of a manifestation until you realize it. Y'all wanna know what I actually learned also? Bye, Damien. Have a good day, baby. Y'all also want to know another thing. So y'all know I'm into visualization, and some of my most amazing, or I've so many things that manifest, and I do a lot of different types of manifestation. So it's never just one thing that I know this one way is going to always manifest something. But I really do enjoy manifesting through visualization, because when it manifests and that exact scene happens, it's an amazing experience to have. When you've had a whole vision in your mind and you meditated on this vision daily, and it's a quick little glimpse. It's so quick. The vision is so quick, but then it happens exactly how you envisioned it. I love it. And I was just, I feel like having AI and ChatGPT nowadays, it really allows us to learn quicker. Because I was asking myself, and I was trying to figure out, what about these few times that I manifested these things into my life that included me envisioning it first? How did that work? How was my body doing this? And if I would have had to figure this out on my own, it would have took me a little bit longer to figure it out. But asking ChatGPT, I just told the story, and ChatGPT easily just told me, oh, this is what's happening. I said, oh, thank God, saving me time. And what happened was, hey, y'all, we got 50 people in the like. Shout out to y'all. First of all, let me pause before I go in and tell y'all how visualization for me works, how I manifest things through visualization. Can we get to 115 likes? Let's just see if we can get to 115 likes. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are funny. So when I was visualizing these things, okay, Mother God said 111 likes. Yes, 111. Yes, ma'am. Hey, Brazil. Benvenidos, Brazil. I don't know how to say welcome in Portuguese, but benvenidos, mi amor. Hey, Teresa. Hey, girl. So, what is happening when I have these visions? Because it's happened a few times in my life. Well, first of all, I have visions in general, you know, just psychic visions that manifest. But other than that, when I'm consciously, purposely manifesting, now thermal, watching football is not a waste of time. People really do enjoy. People have hobbies. That's a hobby. It's a good hobby. Bienvenidos. Oh, bienvenidos. Bienvenidos. Oh, okay. Let me not get off topic. Let me stay focused. So what I learned is that my body is manifesting through presence. So when you're visualizing, if you want to increase your ability to visualize and manifest something, manifest it in presence. And so what that was, so for example, one of my visions that I had with the same job that I manifested that I was just talking about, I would before I even knew what job I wanted, I would visualize myself walking into a room of cubicles and just, I would feel myself taking deep breaths like, and that's exactly how I would visualize. It would be a quick scene. I would just feel myself walking into a room with cubicles and I would just take a deep breath. That's all. When I tell you that same job had a room, mind you, we didn't sit in cubicles. Like, we really didn't need that place, that area. I don't know why we had it. Because we really wasn't there most of the day. We would be there, like, we would maybe sit there during our lunchtime, or we may come in the morning, check some emails or something. But when I tell you that same exact experience happened when I started working there, I would literally walk into there and it would be like, okay, now I can finally take a break. Because it was kind of like a break room. I would like, and I would just feel my body in that present moment before I even had the job. The same thing when, you know, at one point I was into that manifesting SP thing. So if you're into manifesting specific people, I manifested a specific person doing this as well. And again, I was younger, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. I think if I go into too much detail about this particular experience, it will be in a more private setting where people will want to actually hear and understand what I'm saying. But when I say that this thing, when all odds were against my vision, if I thought logically, it would be too many contradictions for that vision to have been able to manifest. But because I was like, you know, I'm just going to focus on what feels good in this moment and where my body is leading me. What happened was I was in that present moment and I was manifesting, visualizing things, manifesting it through my present body. I hope that makes sense. So in order for me to manifest, I'm learning that I have to really learn where my body is in that time frame of my life. What is my body doing? And a lot of times my body is in a present state of resting. So if you are wanting to use visualization to manifest, try to manifest it through visualizing a present state of resting. That's how I do it, at least. Have a good day, AKA. Yes, I'm American. I'm American girl. Can we see your nails? Hey. Mother God, you said, I love the uncertainty of receiving amazing things and people like you without expecting them. Oh. Somebody said somebody was going to burn for eternity. Who said that? Do I know any Brazilian singers? No. Mother God said, I want to know, but I understand you don't want to share. Yeah, not this audience. Yeah, if I shared the SP manifestation story, I would share it in a more private setting. Hey, Edgar. What is my content, Bubble Tea? We talk about mindset, spirituality. Mindset and spirituality. Do I have a Texan accent? You sound like a friend of mine from there. I sound like I'm from Texas. Is that right? Do I sound like I am from Texas? Because I love me a cute little southern accent. I am so serious. I love me a cute little southern accent. I am not born and raised in Texas. I was not born and raised from Texas. You said no, don't know I'm from Spain. I'm just joking with you, but I really do love me a Southern Belle accent, if you can tell. Now I probably sound like I'm more from Texas now that I'm talking like this. How y'all feel? Do y'all sound like, does this sound like I am from a southern state, or do it sound like I'm from Texas now that I'm sounding like this? Something about when I change my voice and I talk like this, it really relaxes my body. Why are you talking like the taxes? But yeah, y'all, I really enjoyed today. I'm excited to come back tomorrow. So remember, y'all, the timing will be changing. I will be going live during the weekday, during the evening. So I might transition from doing one day at 5, another day at 8, you know, kind of do a back and forth until I get a gist of what my audience is interested in. And we will be focusing on our gratitude journal. Again, if you're interested in purchasing one of these, it's in the link below. I did a giveaway where I gave like 3 of these journals out to my audience. So I'm going to do another giveaway, and I'm going to give away 5 journals is what I'm thinking. 5 journals. I'm going to give away 5 journals. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it to where I'm going to have 5 winners. 3 of them are going to have to be American based because, you know, I got to make sure the money, it do take. I sent out 5 journals last time. It costed me $100 to send those journals to y'all. I'm being very honest. It cost me like $100 to send those journals because I was like, I'm going to send these to the people who were on my live. If you wanted this journal, if you were participating in the giveaway, I'm going to send you a journal. But yeah, so I'm gonna have it where you have three of the winners have to be American based, and then I will allow the next 2, whoever the next 2 will be, it can be from whatever country, just so I don't have to spend $2,000 sending y'all journals. So yeah, make sure y'all like, comment. Well, not y'all don't have to comment, y'all already comment. Make sure y'all like the live before we leave. Also, make sure y'all subscribe. If y'all have been here, you've been peeping, your algorithm has been bringing you back here multiple times, please make sure you subscribe, because there's a reason. In this month of August, we will be increasing our love and belonging with physical people around us. We will be attracting a strong community of people, physical people, who you can be yourself, show up as yourself, be understood and loved. And you can feel safe in those relationships, okay? The month of arguments. Is August the month of arguments? Oh, you probably just said the month of August. That's probably what you meant. Thank you, Lawrence. You starting to feel that? I love that. I love it. I love it. So yeah, if you are interested in increasing love and belonging with physical people, this is what we're here for today, okay? So I will see you guys tomorrow evening. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And bye.